We are witnessing one of the biggest changes in the world of payments since the inception of bank cards.
It will create massive wealth, the greatest wealth creation opportunity I'm going to see in my lifetime.
Within this new emerging digital space, we've created a payment rail that allows merchants to accept payment over the XRPL.
A long-term hodler, well, that could be really good for the space and push prices up.
For me, interoperability is all about, making user experience better in crypto, removing the complexities, removing liquidity fragmentation, and really creating a true...
This is Gary Gensler will likely resign in 2025 after the Biden exit.
If you're running against a convicted felon, then a prosecutor like Kamala.
They had a few initiatives in mind, financial inclusion, promotion of technology, and innovation, doing things a little bit differently.
And also the core, which has become the exact system that does the accounting and balance check, if that can also be a real time.
Every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every bottle of fine wine, every collectible car, every transaction of value will happen in digital assets. You don't need the pieces of paper.
Know what you hold?
Enjoy the ride, pal.
It's the XRP Army.
Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock News. No breakfast, no coffee. Shout out to the latest sub. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing them likies. We got Bragg Arlenhouse telling us that case finality possibly closing at the end of the summer. We got XRP back into the 60s. Charts are lining up with the news. We shall see. We're at the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 2.59 trillion, up about 0.6% in the past 24. We got XRP currently creeping up in the number 6 spot, right around 61.5 cents. Stellar XLM right around 10.5 cents. We got BTC 68,000. We got ETH right around 35 hundo. Flare Networks right around 0.019. Axelar 72 cents. We got XDC at 3 cents. Stronghold 0048. Songbird 009. Zahal right around 0.077. We got Evernode right around 14 cents. We got Watcher Guru to pop things off. Just in, CNBC discusses the possibility of the U.S. government holding Bitcoin as a reserve currency.
And so, yeah, he's going to speak very positively about Bitcoin here at the conference.
Do you think that these favorable comments could go so far as to indicate that he'd be open to it being a reserve currency for the U.S.?
Yeah, so there were some rumblings of that on X this week. It could be something that's very difficult to get done, but it is possible. The Justice Department holds about 200,000 units of Bitcoin. So the United States is the largest holder of Bitcoin. And so they could easily just move that over to the Department of Treasury and start right there and have 13 billion worth of Bitcoin on the balance sheet. So it is a possible move. It just could be tough to get done. But what happens is the Justice Department, in holding these units of Bitcoin, they've been a random seller in the space. And so if they move from being a random seller at times, which could push the price of Bitcoin down, over to being a long-term hodler, well, that could be really good for the space and push prices up.
RippleX Dev, discover the future of payments with Free World CTO. In episode 4, see now FreePay integrates traditional and blockchain-powered payments, loyalty, and coupons into existing POS systems.
We are witnessing one of the biggest changes in the world of payments since the inception of bank cards. Primarily, we are engineering products to serve consumers and help them be able to control, manage, and utilize their value. Within this new emerging digital space, we've created a payment rail that allows merchants to accept payment over the XRPL, so consumers can pay using any tradable currency on the ledger, and the merchant receives the money in the fiat currency that they use to operate their business. It's very important that you have speed, you have a reliability of service, and the service also has to be able to be delivered at a very low cost in order to be able to make it effective and not interrupt with the actual business of trade. And that's where XRPL was favored amongst others.
We got XRP drops. Axelar, head of DeFi, is a former Ripple employee. Axelar Network wants to onboard the next billion users again and again. Ripple is at the center of the financial revolution, directly or indirectly. All roads lead to the bridge.
I'm Jason. I'm the head of DeFi at Axler. Axler is a decentralized full-stack interoperability platform. Axler today connects over 60 blockchains, both EVM and non-EVMs. My background has primarily been in strategy and operations. Prior to joining Axler as the head of DeFi, I was actually a Rippler myself. So super excited to be back here at Apex and seeing all of the energy around here. You know, for me, interoperability is all about, you know, making user experience better in crypto, removing the complexities, removing liquidity fragmentation, and really creating a true, you know, chain agnostic experience so we can onboard the next billion users.
We got one from Elon Musk. Where are we with the dollar value destruction? You might ask. 1, 2, 3. You are here. 4 or 5. Meanwhile, Bank XRP SEC Chair Gensler will likely resign in the early 2025 after Biden exit. Reports. XRP drops the biggest news of today. Paul Barron, Gary Gensler will likely resign in 2020 after Biden exit.
Today, and this is Gary Gensler will likely resign in 2025 after the Biden exit. This doesn't necessarily point that the Republicans would win the White House, but it does allude to the fact that typically when administration changes happen, that these exits occur. A couple of points within the article. Thielen, let me kind of zoom in on that for you guys. Thielen said that the SEC chair typically resigns when a new administration enters the White House. So that could be it. Of course, a Trump ticket would spell disaster for Gensler. The other thing that you have to look at is J.D. Vance. He has been on record slamming Gensler as the worst person to regulate crypto assets. So that in itself might have had a little bit of influence on Gary Gensler when the VP of course, selection came out last week. So a lot of things playing into this. I think as we watch this play out for Gensler's future, Trump is also making a surprise announcement at the upcoming Bitcoin conference in Nashville. Many people have looked at this as possibly a reserve strategy with use of Bitcoin. There's a lot of rumors going around on that, so we'll be watching that very closely. We will bring you reporting on the Bitcoin conference the best we can. Speculation is high that it'll announce the strategic reserve asset, which could trigger a parabolic rise, of course, in the Bitcoin price. With that, you also have to look at what happened with Bitcoin over the weekend.
Gary, you still there? Another one from XRP drops. Don't expect any immediate improvement in the U.S. crypto policy since Biden wasn't in charge of it anyway. Warren has been in charge of it all along.
As I said before, he has a really big decision to make. But what gives me a lot of hope right now is that if President Biden decides to step back, we have Vice President Kamala Harris, who is ready to step up, to unite the party, to take on Donald Trump, and to win in November. And look, if you're running against a convicted felon, then a prosecutor like Kamala is really a good person to make that case.
ISO 20022, let's do it. Hong Kong is among the first to roll out a digital banking license framework in Asia. 2018, 6 years in. Has it made a difference to Hong Kongers?
Introduced the concept of virtual banks in Hong Kong. They had a few initiatives in mind. Financial inclusion, promotion of technology, and innovation, doing things a little bit differently. But ultimately, at the end of the day, they wanted the customers to benefit. I would say in terms of digital bank adoption, Hong Kong has over 2 million digital banking accounts now. So that's about, 39% of the younger population between 18 and 45. We're really glad that we've been able to encourage some of that movement, in addition to the direct impact that we're making to our own customer base.
We got Eleanor Terrett, Scoop Crypto Trade Association Digital Chamber, has penned a letter to VP Harris urging her to take a forward-looking approach to digital assets. The letter calls on her to include pro-crypto language in the Dem Party platform, choose a crypto-friendly running mate, and start engaging with industry leaders. We're hopeful with your leadership with the Democratic Party can pivot towards a more supportive stance on digital assets, aligning with the aspiration of millions of Americans who believe in the transformative power of this technology, like XRP. Volante Technologies jump into the dynamic universe of instant payments with our global head of payments, Anoop B. Discover crucial strategies for banking. Don't miss out on staying ahead in the world of instant payments, FedNow and RTP.
So instant payment is, as the word itself says, it's all about the speed and also talking about the risk associated with it. So for the bank to consider, more important is the the real-time scanning, the sanction and fraud. Fraud can happen over the, at the end of the day, but sanction screening, if you are sending a real-time payment, you should consider to have the right partner for the sanction screening. And also the core, which has become the exact system that does the accounting and balance check. If that can also be a real-time, that would be great, but if not, the batch. But the most important thing that the bank should consider along with all this aspect is how do we need to educate their customer about real-time payment? That's a key thing. It's not like my customer is not asking about it. It's more about what I should educate back to the customers and how do I educate them about instant payments. So those are the strategies that I think.
We got one from Smoke Dog. XRP spot trading volume currently outperforming Bitcoin, ETH, and Sol significantly on all major crypto exchanges, including Coinbase, Kraken, Binance. Big moves are taking place on-chain and behind the scenes. XRP setting up that next SEC face melting pump. Bags packed, locked and loaded. We got spot Ethereum ETS will start trading on July 23rd. Tomorrow. Dan Rocky, the countdown has started. Tomorrow is the day Kinetic Markets Joule token is launching on Probit exchange. Be prepared and set up a Probit account now if you haven't already. It only takes a few minutes and there is no KYC for daily withdrawals less than 5K. And we got Kinetic Markets here. Tomorrow is the big day, 8 UTC, 4 Eastern. Joule launches on Probit exchange. Then hours later, Key Stake will begin. Make a Probit account today. Kinetic Markets, liquidity in motion, supply, stake, borrow. Work. We got some charts and one last video to close off. We got the Titan of crypto, Bitcoin blueprint. Everything is unfolding as planned. I've been able to spot the bottom thanks to my time in cycle theory and other insights. Historically, we've seen 13 months of downtrend followed by 35 months of uptrend. Will it be different this time? Digital Asset Daily XRP will get exciting once again once we get above the all-time high of 384. Block Bull says XRP begins printing the third green candle. We all know what happened last time. 500+% gains within the week. We got Mikey Bull Crypto altcoins. The best rally is yet to come. Hidden bullish divergence manifested itself similarly in 2016. All season is loading, folks. The chart tells you it's indeed brewing. We got one from Crypto's TA. Total market cap still below the weekly resistance, but now above the 21 MA. Interesting week ahead. Bitcoin. We got one from Mustache altcoins. The only chart you need to know for altcoins. Elon Musk laser eyes profile picture on X. BTC conference next week. ETF trading tomorrow. Something big is about to happen. We're all not bullish enough. And we got one from Dark Defender. It seems that we have a wave C flat pattern special variation. XRP to confirm this staying above 63.78. And then yes, we move to the next important Fibonacci level at around 66.49. That being said, Batman Bag ladies, get this out everywhere, folks. The biggest transfer of wealth is upon us.
Every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every bottle of fine wine, every collectible car, every piece of real estate, every private business, everything of value in the world will eventually be a token. This adoption of technology, this evolution, it's not a revolution, it's an evolution of technology, that everything of value will be a token on a blockchain. Not a coin, not a thing. It's literally a line item on a public ledger. Everything of value will be that. And every transaction of value will happen in digital assets. You don't need the pieces of paper. Wipe out all of DTCC, which processes $1.8 quadrillion a year. That is a large number. That will all move to digital. And when it does, it will create massive wealth, the greatest wealth creation opportunity I'm going to see in my lifetime.
The best is still yet to come. Call walk. Then we rock it. We got a possible pro-crypto president coming in to pump our bags up. Case finality for Ripple coming to the close, possibly at the end of the summer. We got the XRP Ripple stablecoin, real USD coming. We got possible Ripple IPO. Everything is lining up. The final dominoes are falling into place. Where will those bags be when that regulation jar of molasses finally breaks open? And XRP's true price is finally revealed. Later, glitches.
Welcome to the show. I told you so. I told you so. We're gonna be driving Lambos. We're gonna take a trip to Fiji. All in all, the labor. I told you so.
crypto be our passion. Cause what you focus on, you attract like a magnet. Got diamond hands, we hodl till we blasting. It's universal.